All right. As most of you know, KSI returns to the boxing ring this Saturday, January 14th, I believe. He's coming in and he's fighting FaZe Temperrr. It was supposed to be Dylan Dennis. We all know how that went. So he's fighting FaZe Temperrr now on January 14th in the main event. We're going to go through. You already know the deal. You already read the title, whatever. We're going to go through, read out all the fights, and give you a prediction on a winner. I will not be predicting how the fight ends. I will not be saying whether it's a knockout or a decision victory, but I will tell you who wins and why. Up first, we have Anthony Taylor versus Idris Virgo. Idris Virgo is 12-0 pro boxer. Anthony Taylor, we all know Anthony Taylor by now. He's had some fighting experience. I don't know his record exact, but I can tell you now it's not 12-0 in boxing. He's also an MMA guy as well. But, listen, Anthony Taylor has a lot to fight for here. He said if he wins this fight, he wants the KSI fight next. He wants the Floyd fight next, Floyd Mayweather. We'll see, right? We'll see if that can still happen with a win or a loss. But I am going to predict him to lose here. Did I spit? My bad. I just think Idris Virgo, a 12-0 pro boxer, it just may be too much to ask from Anthony Taylor. At least right now, right? Maybe down the line we'll see with Anthony Taylor. Like I said, he's confident. He believes in himself, and that's fun to watch, especially with Anthony Taylor. He makes everything entertaining. Makes it all about Anthony Taylor. It's very entertaining. Like I said, all the press conferences and everything, very entertaining with Anthony Taylor. So shout out to him. But like I said, I think this will be too much to ask to go in there and beat a 12-0 boxer just to land a fight with KSI. Like I said, I may be... If there's going to be some upsets on this card, I'm going to predict one or two here. This isn't going to be one I'm going to predict, but it is very possible that this can be an upset. Anthony Taylor for sure could go in there and beat Idris Virgo. I'm just not going to predict it to happen. I just can't. I wanted to. I thought about it. A 12-0 boxer may be too much. Idris Virgo, it may be too much to ask from Anthony Taylor to go in there and beat him just to get a fight with KSI. So I am going to predict Idris Virgo to win this fight. Up next, we have Elle Brooke versus FaZe Ordway. I'm ready. I'm ready to watch this fight for sure. FaZe Ordway has been wanting a fight for a year now. She's been in the gym training. Elle Brooke has had a fight, I believe, and won. But listen, we all know why Elle Brooke's here. She's here to take down Astrid Webb. That's what Elle Brooke wants to do. That's why she's here. FaZe Ordway, I think she's taking it a lot more serious. She's been wanting a fight for a year. Landed one with Elle Brooke. We'll see how that goes with Brock Lesnar. I think FaZe Ordway, I'm predicting FaZe Ordway to take this fight. I think she wants it more. I guess we'll see who really wants it more on fight night, but I think FaZe is going to take this. I think she's taking it more serious. Not that Elle Brooke isn't, but I'm just predicting FaZe Ordway to take this win. We'll see what happens, though. Up next, we have the fight I'm most excited for. Ryan Taylor versus Swarmz. We all know Swarmz. You know, he went in there and he fought KSI about 5 months, 6 months ago. And he embarrassed himself that night. It is what it is, right? He goes in there and he embarrasses himself against KSI. Then he was scheduled to fight again in October, which he pulled out of. Said he wasn't ready. He wanted more time to train. And so now he's had that. He's had about 5 or 6 months to prepare for this fight. So shout out to Swarmz. And he looks in great shape. He looks a lot better, even skill-wise, technique-wise. He's definitely been training. So shout out to Swarmz. And even with the loss here, right, if Swarmz loses here, he can still go on and get better. I mean, look at Deji. That's what we may be going towards that with the Swarmz here. He may lose this fight, but I don't think it's the end for Swarmz. I really don't. Saying that, I'm going to predict an upset here, and I think Swarmz beats Ryan Taylor. Ryan Taylor, if you don't know Ryan Taylor, he's the headbutt guy from about a year ago, about March 2022. Headbutted DK Money. Later landed a fight with Slim. Very good fight. It was very lopsided. Slim took over the entire fight, or dominated the entire fight. But it surprised us because we expected Slim to knock Ryan Taylor out, and he didn't. Ryan Taylor lasted the entire fight. So shout out Ryan Taylor there. Although he was He was beaten in that fight. He took a beat down from Slim. Either way, though, he lasted, and a lot of people have gained respect for Ryan Taylor. Shout out Ryan Taylor, but I'm predicting an upset here with Swarmz. I think Swarmz is going to win this fight. I don't think Ryan Taylor's taking Swarmz as serious. I think he even said he wasn't training at one point, or hardly training. I don't think he's taking Swarmz serious at all. So I am going to predict an upset. I think Swarmz really wants his win here. We're going to see how stupid I look by the end of Saturday night. If I got all these wrong, or if I just got the main ones wrong, we're going to see how stupid I look. But I'm predicting an upset, yeah. I'm going to take Swarmz. I think Ryan Taylor's not taking him serious. We'll see how that goes, you know. I'll put all my cards on the table and pick Swarmz to win this fight. Up next, we have the mystery fight. The mystery opponent versus BDave. If you don't know BDave, he was over there in Fuzi's gym and working with Dean the Great. He's one of their friends, right? I'll take the mystery opponent to win this fight. Why not? The mystery opponent has to be either Bryce Hall, Alex Wasabi, or maybe Fox the G. Could it be Fox the G? No way. I mean, if you pay attention, Fox the G has been training. He's been posting not necessarily footage of him training on Twitter, but he's been posting a lot of stuff on Twitter, basically telling us he's training hard, he's sparring a lot. So Fox the G, I think, is a possible choice here, right? Maybe it's a dumb decision, or maybe it's a dumb thought in my head, but I don't think it's impossible, right? Unless him or BDave are out of the same weight class. Maybe they are. Trying to think here. Those are my three choices, though. If it's not one of them three, maybe BDave wins it. But if it's Bryce Hall, Alex Wasabi, or Fox the G, I think they can beat BDave. My paper just fell. BDave's losing this fight to whoever the question mark is. Now this is what everyone's ready for. Salt Papi versus Josh Bruckner. Listen, I'm one of these people. I don't think Salt Papi is elite, right? I don't think Salt Papi touches my top 10 on influencer boxing list. At least not right now. He's had 2 fights. One versus Halal Ham, which he dominated, and the other against Andy Warski. And you couldn't even tell me who that is. And he knocked Andy Warski out. So he obviously has knockout power. And listen, I know Salt Papi has a little bit of skill, has potential, and he may be good. I think Josh Bruckner, with the experience level, just fought someone 50 pounds heavier and chased him more. I think Josh Bruckner is ready for this fight. I don't think Salt Papi is going to win. I am predicting Josh Bruckner. I am predicting Josh Bruckner to win this fight over Salt Papi, but I don't expect it to be completely one-sided. I do expect Salt Papi to go in there and prove me wrong and show that he's better than what I think he is. I just think Josh Bruckner wins this fight. A lot of people are saying this could be a sleeper. Slim versus Tom Zanetti. Listen, before the workout yesterday or Wednesday, I was picking Slim to go in there and knock him out, whatever. But then we saw what Tom Zanetti can do, and it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Saying that, I still cannot pick Tom Zanetti to win, only because we haven't seen anything from him. We've seen a little bit of sparring, or if that, saw a little bit of training, hitting the pads. Anyone can look good on pads. Doesn't say much. So as much as I would like to pick Slim to lose here, I don't know that I would risk doing that, considering we haven't seen anything from Zanetti. I am going to have to pick Slim here. I do think it can be a lot closer than people think. I don't think Slim gets a round 1 knockout. Maybe he does. But I am going to pick Slim to win the fight. Actually, I was about to go into the main event, but we're going to hold that off for a few seconds. I think Joe Fournier has actually found a fight. He had a fight on this card, but his opponent pulled out and whatnot. So we all thought he wasn't going to fight on here. I think they found him someone just last night or this morning. I think they found him someone. So I as far as I know, he's going to be fighting. They didn't put him on the press conference, so that's why I didn't know for sure. As far as we know, Joe Fournier is fighting some... I don't want to mispronounce his name, so I'm not even going to try it. Joe Fournier is going to win. It's probably to set up a KSI fight during the summer, so Joe Fournier is going to win that. Now, here we are at the main event. Man, this video is going to be pain to edit. Here we are at the main event, KSI versus FaZe Temperrr. This fight is not going to be easy for KSI, at least not from what we're all seeing, right? We know FaZe Temperrr has skill, has potential, experience. He has everything, height, reach. He has everything over KSI. I am, however, predicting KSI to win this fight, obviously. There's no way I can pick against him. Not after what happened with the Logan Paul fight. Everyone was picking Logan Paul to win that fight. KSI came through and shocked the world, I guess. Listen, yeah, there's no way I can pick against KSI. Even if I thought he was going to lose, there's no way I can pick against KSI. That's just hard to do at this point. So, yeah, I am going to predict KSI to win this fight, but I don't think it's going to be round one like he says. If it is, I'll be shocked. I'll be happy. I would love to see it in round one, but I don't think it's going to be that easy. FaZe Temperrr is not a joke. What Slim did to him was just a learning experience. I don't know. I think he's learned from those mistakes. FaZe Temperrr's learned from those mistakes that he made in the Slim fight, and he's definitely going to put it on KSI. I just don't think it's going to be enough. KSI is going to win this fight. Not going to predict a round. Not going to predict a KO. Not going to predict a decision. Just leave it at KSI's winning this fight. Shout out to FaZe Temperrr, though, for taking it, especially on, a 2-week notice, if that. Man, this is going to be entertaining. I am predicting KSI to win. I'm doing all my videos in a tool shed. What is this? What is that? Everlast. KSI's winning this fight.